where glam meets the real life at the grown women's table. Hey, it's your girl Lori. Hope you guys are having a great and wonderful day. Y'all, as soon as I decide to go live, I don't even know if you can hear it. It is pouring. Pouring down rain. Oh, I'm trying to show y'all my goodies. I'm gonna wait for y'all to come on in. So tonight, I'm not gonna be on here long. I always say that. I know, but I'm not. We're gonna put on a quick little face, and I kind of want to talk about my birthday is Friday. I'm gonna be 56. What have I learned? And then I also want to kind of go and look at Trendman on my phone and just look and see if some things that I may be interested in. And as far, oh dang, I forgot to bring it to show y'all. And I wanted to give y'all a scent combo. Baby, hold on. I wanted to give you guys a scent combo. Hey, Cat. That I wore, and every time I wear it, man, thank you. I will be 56 on Friday in 2 more days. Virgo seasons. Where my Virgos at? Hey, where are my Virgos? Where are my Virgos at? Where y'all at? When y'all come in, let me know if you're a Virgo or not. The best sign there is. My favorite people call me Auntie, this cup that I'm drinking out of. So, y'all, let's go ahead and get started because I'm not going to be on here long. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the combo. I hate that I don't have it. Where is? Let me go get it because I got to give it to y'all. And it's not what it smells like is expensive. But this combo I'm about to give y'all is not expensive. Hold on. I'll be looking at my raggedy chair, y'all. Is y'all looking at my raggedy chair? Okay, I'm gonna put you on game. If you want to smell so good, and this combo lasts all day. So, all right, here we go. So, if you like Parfum de Marly's Delina, these scents are the dupes for that scent. So, hey, what's up, son? So, let me tell you how to start your combo. You're going to take a shower in the Covered in Roses Bath and Body Works, which is a dupe for Delina, right? And you guys know we only buy Bath and Body Works when, say it with me, on sale. So you can always get these for $5.95, right? Now, you're going to take a shower, get out the shower, put on some lotion, but I got the butter. Yeah, I got the butter. Oh my God, it smells so good. So this is the Bath and Body Works Covered in Roses. It's their body butter. If you don't want the butter, you can pick up a lotion. But I like the butter. And then on top of that, we're going to go right on over to Brown Sugar Babe and pick up Rich Auntie. Rich Auntie is also a dupe for a Delina. All right. Girl, they better not discontinue their body wash. That don't even make sense. Why would you discontinue your body wash? Like, that's crazy. That would be insane to do that. And you can put the spray on. But, and our girl, let me tell you who put me on to this perfume. Doing Life with Angela put me on to this perfume. And y'all, when I say I use it, I'm not playing. Let me see, can you see? Oh my God, y'all. Do you see? This is almost gone. Let me turn it upside down like that. I need a new one. It's only that much left. That's all that's left in this bottle. So when I'm telling you, I love this. I love this. This one is by Swiss Arabian, and it's called Rose 01. And I want to say, I don't think I paid more than $35 for this. And I did not realize all of my perfume was gone. I gotta get another one. So that is the combo. If you like that Delina scent from Parfum de Marly, and you don't want to spend the coins, because I think a bottle is like $400. Hey, Lady B. That is... Oh, okay. I don't care about them reformulating it. Long as they keep it, because you got to have a body wash. Like, I can't see Bath and Body Wash. The name is Bath and Body. It's in the name. Bath and Body. So I can't see them. Yeah. But y'all, when I tell you this, every time I wear this combo, multiple people say, oh, you smell good. And I'm talking about hours. Even hours after I have had it on. Okay? Yeah, I don't care about the hand soap. I'm talking about the body wash. Like, if they get rid of the body wash, that Bath and Body. Like, that don't even make sense. They can't do that. But I just wanted to share that with you guys because, you know, I don't want to be the only one out here smelling good, right? I want y'all to smell good too. And you can definitely do it on a budget. And even if you just did this little combo with the spray, you'll get the same vibe. But it doesn't last this long. And it's not as strong to me. But when you add the Brown Sugar Babe oil, baby, that takes it up several notches. And then you put this perfume on top, y'all, you're good for the whole day. So, I just wanted to share that. And to tell y'all, for my natural hair girlies, because I feel like we're not representing enough for the natural hair girlies. Y'all see my hair, right? Do you see my hair? This is day 8. Day 8. Now, I will say yesterday, I just had it in my little scrunchies. I just wore a bonnet all day. But 8 days, y'all. And I only refreshed. When I mean refreshed, I mean I didn't retwist except for on day maybe 5. And I went in and added the, what's it called? The Big Mama or Mama something, the moisture milk from the Dew. And I did put, but I put a big twist. I didn't do no little twist. I put, you know, like 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 10 twists in my whole head. And y'all, it's very soft. It still has definition. The only thing is it's starting to flake because I used the Dew's Block Party gel, and then I used the Dew's Sexy Crazy Curl mousse on top. So Labor Day is coming up, so you know everybody's gonna have a sale. So if you are looking for some good hair products for your natural hair, check out the Dew. And even if you're a straight natural, they have products for when you wear your hair straight. Hold on. All right, y'all. Let's get into putting on a little makeup. And I really want to talk. Well, I want to talk about something else too. Have you guys heard about the grandmother, I think she was like 62, something like that, years old, had went to Vegas to visit a friend. She ended up missing, and they found her like in a ditch near the airport. Have y'all heard about that? I'm gonna go in with my MAC Ceramizer as my primer. Oh, y'all, in that little bump. Remember that bump I was telling you about? Finally went away. I did kind of pop it. Have y'all heard about that lady? Two little pumps. I'm waiting for y'all to respond. Y'all, this is some good stuff too. Oh crap, my lip balm is in my travel bag. Yeah, I haven't unpacked from traveling. I'm so tired. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm very, very tired, y'all. I have been traveling, and y'all know I had to go to St. Louis for a family event for celebration of life, and then y'all know this week we had a funeral in Cleveland. No, not this week, last week. It was a week ago. And I was just talking to my cousin. I have not recuperated. Neither one. I have not gotten bounced back yet. You know what I mean? I feel tired. Hey, girl, hey. I guess so. Don't none of y'all know about the lady I'm talking about? Yes. She was found on the line. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like, and then they were saying someone had her phone and was asking for money. And this is my question. Hey, girl, this is my question. If you saw on the video, because they said they had video footage of her, I think, falling down the embankment. Yes. Hey, darling Zabo. But if you saw footage of her falling down the embankment, where is the footage of her getting to the embankment? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't be understanding how in 2023 and all the technology that we currently have, right? That we can't never seem to find nobody. We can't never seem to put the pieces together. I'm doing good. I'm just tired. Like, I don't understand how we can't put the pieces together as to, I think they said that she was last seen at a CVS, but then she ended up somehow at the airport and fell in a bank. Yeah, I'm getting moles. Y'all see this mole? On both arms. I just noticed that. You know, I don't understand how we can't track her to find out how she got there. Like, she didn't just, snap her fingers and she was at the embankment, right? So I just find it weird. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but sometimes, y'all, they be making me want to wonder, like, what's really going on here? Yeah, I'm trying to use up this concealer from Gucci, which I really like. Thank you, girl. I was just talking about my hair. This is day 8. I got to do my hair tomorrow. Well, I might do my hair tonight because I got to do my husband's hair tomorrow. And I don't want to have to do both of our hairs tomorrow. But, my birthday Friday, so, I got to have a fresh do. So we're going to make sure. Although y'all know I wear the same style. Although I love my hair as it get older, because to me, when my hair get older, it gets more volume. Because I feel like I have thin hair, fine hair, not thin hair. I feel like my hair strands are thin. But I just think it's weird that we can't never seem to find nobody. Like how? But if I go do an area where I'm supposed to pay a poll or something, you sure can send me a ticket. You know what I mean? If I run a red light. Girl, I'm tired. You right, son. I'm going to tell you, girl, it ain't even just been 2023. The last 3 years have been dog walking your girl. But God is bringing your girl through every single time. Every single time. Yeah, exactly. Your cell phone is an automatic GPS. Your cell phone would tell everybody know where you at. Especially if you share your location. And I suggest you guys share your location with somebody. You don't got to share with everybody. But definitely share your location with somebody so that they will be able to say, okay, this is where she's at. Or this is where she was last at. You know what I mean? So people can have a point of reference so that they can at least know, okay, this is where she was at. Yeah, I share my location too. It took so long for my mama to share her location. You know, my mother did not want to share her location with me. She ended up giving me her location as a Christmas gift one year, like Merry Christmas. And I've been trying to tell her how important that is, like, so someone can know where you're at. Not just to be nosy, but it's just so much going on out here. Now, y'all, I will be 56. Hey, 56. Hey, 56. Y'all, I love getting older. I love getting older. So, I will be 56 on Friday. And I was just thinking to myself, what have I learned, like, in these 56 years? And one thing, they find out who and what they want. Exactly. They find out what they want to know. Yes, girl, 56. I am so excited that God blessed me with another year. Well, I got to make it to Friday, but God's blessing me with another year. And I was trying to think about what I learned. And the one thing that kind of like jumped out at me is sometimes I have to learn how just to love a person where they at, not their potential, not where I think they should be, but where they're actually at. You know? Because all you do is make it hard on yourself. Noelle, you a Virgo? Where my Virgos at? Hey, where my Virgos at? You just make life more difficult for yourself when you don't realize, oh, I got to either love you where you at or walk away. Hey, Mama Boo. Because I feel like, especially as a Virgo, we are natural born counselors, evidently. Because all the Virgos I know are counselors, regardless if they got a certificate or not. People just love to talk to us, which is fine. But you have to know the difference between someone just wanting to vent or all your birthdays on August 23rd. Happy belated birthday. First day of the season, girl. Exactly. They sure did find that boy. Yes, they did. Yep. They sure did. So I have to learn, when are people talking to me for advice versus talking to me just to vent. Because if you don't learn the difference, you will become the enemy. You will be somehow magically delicious become the problem when somebody brought you all day drama. So if you don't learn the difference, that's how you become the problem. Because you just tell the truth and then people get mad. Yes, this is that. I love this. I may repurchase. This is the Gucci concealer, and I've been using it because it's the perfect no makeup, just throwing a little something like I'm doing today. Yeah, I'm breaking out everywhere. Stress, child. I think it's stress because I normally don't break out, but you will become the problem. So one thing I have learned for my 53 years is, thank you, learn the difference between someone venting to you versus someone who actually wants a solution. Because as a Virgo, we are very quick to give you a solution. If you come to me and say blah, 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 I'm quick to say, well, girl, you need to do blah, 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 blah. And sometimes that's not what they need. And that's not what they want. And the crazy part, a lot of times, they won't tell you that's what they need or want. So that's one thing that I have learned. And I know this is about to really sound crazy, but I'm learning to prioritize myself. Meaning that you can be here for everybody, but a lot of times ain't nobody gonna be there for you. And I ain't gonna say nobody, because you have a core group of people that will be. But for the most part, ain't nobody gonna be there for you. So prioritizing myself. I think I'm gonna just do a little bit of, because it's sitting right here, shade number 13, the Yummy Skin. Because I don't plan on doing a lot. And it's not me being selfish. It's just September 9th, Virgo in the house. Yes. Yeah, breaking out because of stress. Girl. Yeah, Virgo's in the house. So I'm learning to prioritize myself. And when I say prioritize myself, I'm also talking about prioritizing my health. And not what's the word I'm looking for? ChatGPT, Google diagnosing myself anymore. Because girl, I'll do that now. I'll go on not ChatGPT, but I'll definitely go on Google. Be like, what is this? And Google gonna tell me whatever. They gonna always tell you to go to the doctor, but they still gonna tell you a little something. Oh my goodness, where is my... Here we go. So that's something I'm learning to be more conscious of. Because what I'm learning as I'm getting older, oh, it's hot. Where's the fan? Hold on, y'all. I'm going to have to turn my fan on. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. I'm learning that, yeah, on the outside, I may not look like I'm 53 or 56. But baby, these bones and these organs say, hey, we've been around a long time. And I'm going to need for you to take better care of us. So prioritizing my health and how important it is, because if you guys don't know, I have lost 2 family members, and one was my exact age, and one was 5 years younger than me. So, what do you mean? Why is it deleting your, hold on. Why is it doing something with her, when I hit view, it won't let me see it. Oh, son did that. Oh, okay. I'm going to say, what's going on here? Yes, Dorlisa. You and my cousin share the same birthday. Yep, the exact same birthday. Oh, it's hiding Noel. Oh, because I'm like, what is going on? So I'm definitely going to be learning that, we got to prioritize ourselves and our health mostly. Oh, you're high. Oh, okay. It was accident. Okay, no problem. No, what was you saying, sweetie? And what else have I learned in 55, 56 years? Happiness is a choice. I have happiness is a choice. And what I mean by that is I can't depend on anyone outside of myself to make me happy. Can they contribute to my happiness? Absolutely. Are they the sole providers of my happiness? Absolutely not. Because that means you got the power to make me have a bad day. You know what I mean? If I place all my source of my happiness on other people, then they got the power to dictate how I'm going to feel. And when I say happiness is a choice, what I mean also is, even though you're going through, people may not, a lot of y'all don't know what the hell I'm going through. Like, y'all would never know, what I'm going through. But I have to make a conscious decision. And I don't do it every day. Don't get me wrong, because I don't do it every day. But I should. Oh, I don't even have I don't got my Hung Van Gogh brush. Doggone it. It's packed up. I took it on my trip. I don't do this every day, but I'm just telling you, I do make a conscious choice to try. We're going to use the bronze contour. I'm just going to use the Bobbi Brown brush. Even though life may not be going the way I want it to go, to try to be grateful. Like I always say, and y'all hear me say this a lot, somebody else is having a worse day than you're having. And I try to live by that because it's true. Am I saying what I'm going through is insignificant? No. But I do know that somebody else is definitely having a worse day than I am. And I'm just grateful for my belief in God, that I know that whatever my day is looking like, God's going to bring me through. It might not be when I want it to happen. You know what I mean? But he will always bring me through. So that's what I mean when I say happiness is a choice. Now, are you going to always, live by that? No. But if you kind of try to, it is helpful. It is helpful because it really helps your mental. And just to be grateful, y'all, like, that's why I say I'm happy to get older. Like, I'm not one of them women that be like, oh my God, I'm getting over. Life is over. I'm no baby, I'm aging, as my girl Kelly said, gracefully. I'm happy that God allowed me another year. I'm happy, like, Lord, thank you for allowing another day. Because at my age, I understand that tomorrow's not promised. And so while God allowed me to have today, Lord, I'm thankful. Even if that day ain't, the most happiest, bubbly day, But I still thank him for the day. So that's another thing I learned in my 56 years of living. Now I'm going to ask y'all, however old you are, tell me one thing you've learned. I appreciate every day I wake up. Amen. Yeah, I do. I really do. Because you guys, hey, Beauty Over Friday 50, how you doing? Because we don't wake up in the morning thinking that today is our last day. You know what I'm saying? Most of us don't. Most of us don't. So to get up and wake up with the activities of our limbs, being our right mind, Lord, I thank you. So that's something I have definitely learned in my 56 years, to be grateful. And somebody definitely has it worse off than you, no matter what it is. Because like right now, did y'all hear about, my husband just told me that they had a mass mudslide. Where is it at? Naples? Where is it? I think it's somewhere in China. Never forget both your roots, your hair, and home. The roots of your hair and home. What that mean? Never forget. Am I reading that right? Huh? Never forget both your roots and your home. See, look at God. So last year, did you, you couldn't predict this time this year, but you had enough faith to know that it was going to get better, right? At some point, we all going to pose for that photo. You're right. So when God wakes you up every day, no matter what that situation is, we have to be grateful. And when you learn to be grateful, it makes life so much easier. It makes the hard times so much easier to get to. But like Lady V said, she was recouping from a life-saving emergency surgery this time last year. But look at her now. You feel what I'm saying? We got to be grateful. We have to be grateful and understand that somebody else truly is having a worse day. God got you through it. Exactly. So that's something I've learned in my 56 years of life. Because when I focus on myself and my situation for too long, that's when the depression and all those type of things kind of set in for me. But when I start focusing in on, okay, yeah, this is bad. Yeah, this is messed up. And accountability. Accountability is amazing because once you look at your situation, and I ain't trying to preach to y'all, I'm just telling y'all what I've learned in my 56 years. Accountability is key also. Take accountability for your own ish. Everybody else is not the problem. If you find yourself in a situation multiple times with different people and it's the same situation, the common denominator is you. Now, that common denominator may be you're not setting the right boundaries with people, or that common denominator could be you're the issue. But regardless, it's something that you need to change. So take accountability, because your life will be, I don't know if you guys know this, but I give myself a 24-hour rule. Because my mouth, I know me, you got to know yourself. My mouth is lethal. And if I speak to you while I'm angry, I'm going to say some very disrespectful things to you. And once the words fall out my mouth, I can't take those words back. Right? So then I had to look at myself and say, you know what, Lord, you need to shut up. My mama told me I talk too much. I need to shut up sometime, you know, because I always got to have the last word. And you need to be quiet when you're mad. Only time I don't do this, y'all, if I get caught in the heat of something and I can't escape and retreat, you probably gonna get the smoke. You know what I mean? But if I have an opportunity, which I try to make myself have an opportunity to back away from the situation. And what is this? My Out 4 brush. And this is the Hung Van Gogh bronzer in Discipline. If I have a girl, yes, Dorlisa, no, I be girl. Don't stop playing with me. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. But what I do now, and I've been doing this for a few years, giving myself 24 hours. I give myself 24 hours before I address the person. So you're only getting 24 hours. Now, I'm not one of the people that hold things in for months and then come back and be like, oh, you did this to me. No. You're going to get about a good 24 hours. And then in them 24 hours, what I've started doing is, one, calm down. And then two, figure out what role I played in this situation. And y'all, I didn't start doing this in my 20s. I wasn't doing this in my 30s. I wasn't doing this in my 40s, maybe toward the end of my 40s. Because back in the day, wherever you act up, baby, I'm going to act up right there with you. But I had to learn, as we mature and get older, that is not the right thing to do. Because when I get upset, I be doing the most. I have not forgotten about You Want to Be Natural. I'm going Friday. Hold on, let me catch up on the comments. You may be able to retire. Oh, that's a blessing. And yes, he fixed your AC. That's awesome. Life is so precious, right? We don't know our expiration date, right? Do right by God, yourself, and others. Absolutely. 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 And forgive yourself. That's something else I think I've learned too. Because we all going to mess up, y'all. We are all going to fall short of the glory of God. That's the word. We all going to mess up. But give yourself some grace and forgiveness. Because I did something just recently, just like the other day. And I was so ashamed that I know I was supposed to ask the Lord for forgiveness, but I was ashamed of what I did. But then I had to talk to myself and say, that's why Jesus died on the cross. Girl, ask for forgiveness and forgive yourself. So, oh, look at that bump. So definitely give yourself grace, because you're going to make a mistake. None of us are perfect. None of us are going to go through this life and not make a mistake. None of us. And on the same note as that, when we're asking for forgiveness for ourselves, we got to be willing to forgive. We have to be willing to forgive others. Now, do that mean we got to be like that lady who that man pew-pewed her twice and then she remarried him? We ain't talking that kind of craziness. I can forgive you and don't be bothered with you. You know what I mean? You don't have to be in my face 24 hours a day. But as long as I genuinely forgive you, and I'm just going to move on, because some people should not have access to you. Now, that's just my belief. Now, when I turn 65, maybe my thoughts will change. But right now, some people don't deserve access to you. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. And that's the thing, you know, that's the goal, you know, Miss Lady V, just to try to be a better person every day. Like, that's when it comes to accountability, though. If you're not willing to take accountability for your own stuff, you can't be a better person because you're not being honest with yourself. But if you take accountability for your own stuff, that is how you change and become a better person, because you see your faults. Because we all have them. All of us have faults. None of us are perfect. And because y'all just been blending, this bronzer is really pretty. To me, this is a nice everyday bronzer. This little combo from Hunger & Go. Cause like you can definitely see the difference. This is a really nice bronzer. I don't got none of my stuff I want to do. Let's see. Well, that means I'm gonna have to use something else. What else have y'all learned since y'all been here? I think I'm gonna use, what color is this? Jubilee. I'll put a little Jubilee on my cheeks. Oh, that's one thing about Danessa Myers, baby. Though none of her products, that's pretty, although it's highlighting this big old bump. Though none of her products just do bare minimum, is what I'm gonna say, baby. You're gonna get some color payout. So you have to be careful when you're using her products and know that they have to be built up. I'm gonna use this as a base. Yeah, that's super pretty. I know I love a pinky color. Like, no, I love. Hold on, I'm gonna catch on the comments. You love it? That, yeah, girl. Y'all have not tried this setting spray by Danessa Myers. My mini one is in my luggage because I haven't unpacked. But baby, that spray is the bomb. And y'all gotta figure out something about these dark circles under my eyes. I know part of it is my sleeping is horrible. Although it seems like it's gotten a little better. But, ooh. I'm going with my YSL. I need to do something because that girl, she looking crazy out here in these streets. And I'm like, it's got to get better. And I'm just putting this darker shade like up here because y'all know how I like to do a little combo. See that? Them two together look good. That's so pretty. I got a little glow going on. So what else have I learned? Because I'm trying to hear what y'all learned. What have y'all learned? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But I love makeup. Makeup is my happy place. Oh, well, I'm thinking pick your battles. I'm going to tell y'all a story. This happened years ago. So when I've been married, I know I've been married for 35 years. I had to think. That's terrible. I had to think. But I remember one time I had told my husband, I was like, oh, I'm mad at you. And you know what he told me? You always mad. And I was like, when you don't pick your battles and you get upset about everything, when you're upset doesn't mean things to people because in their mind, you're always upset. But when you pick your battles and you don't get upset about everything, when you're actually upset about something, people notice. So pick your battles. Don't get upset about everything. Especially stuff you ain't got no control over. I can't control none of that. All I can do is either remove myself from the situation or change it, right? That's all we can do. Remove ourselves or change it. And if you find that you can't change it or remove yourself, like, you know, hey, it is what it is. God got to work on somebody. You know? So yes, that's something I've learned in my 56 years, to pick my battles. Because I used to be that person that you ain't gonna punk me. Who is you talking to? Like, what? No. And sometimes, and my cousins will tell you, even just last weekend, a situation arose and the old me really popped up and I wanted to really say a few things. But it wasn't worth it. It was not worth it to say anything. So I didn't. Yeah, this blush combo is so pretty. Because I was going to set the whole combo, but I just set this portion with the darker purple. And I think I may leave this as it is. Or you know what? No. I think I'm going to add a little bit of, just a little bit of dusting of this. Let me give me a nice fluffy brush. Just a little bit of this, just to set that powder. Yeah, this is potent. This is too. So y'all saw I did not use much. Now I'm gonna go back in with this because I feel like I need to. There we go. There we go. Because I don't want no, you know, line of demarcation. There we go. And guess what I'm doing on my birthday, y'all? And I'm going to say this. I was watching, I didn't put the post up, but I'm going to have to do it today. You guys definitely go Doing Life with Angela. She is one of the ladies that I want us to support because I know she's trying to get monetized. So definitely go and watch and support her channel. But I was watching her video today, I think. And she has said something about she's working. She was her own boss, right, for 30 plus years. And now she's working somewhere where she got to clock in. And how is this new job has a lot of power over her time, right? And when she said that, I had a light bulb moment. You guys know I worked at UPS for 20 years. And we didn't have PTOs. I was a salary employee. And I worked from Sunday to Thursday, so my weekends were completely mine to do whatever I wanted to do. And if I needed to take some time off, I just took the time off because I didn't have no PTOs. I was a salary employee. Going from that to my current job, I realized these people got a lot of control over my time. I didn't understand people that had to, like, okay, I ain't gonna say I could just do what I want, but I had 5 weeks of vacation. I got 5 discretionary days. I got 5 sick days. So I had a lot of time to play with, right? And to have this job I currently have, which I'm blessed, is a blessing because y'all know I got an easy job, so I ain't complaining about the job. But not to be able to have the time I need to do the things I want. Like right now, I'm working on my birthday because I don't have any more PTO time. What? And I could have just took off and not got paid. But I'm just like, no. Because then that's more, you know what I mean, me trying to accumulate, because I know next year, a lot of my family members, my husband, you know, got things planned that I want to be able to do. And I know I'm going to need the time. But y'all, for y'all that be out here working for these jobs with this PTO crap, what are we doing? That's a lot of control. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? You don't realize how good you have things until you no longer have them. And I never even thought about it. Oh, I can't even I wanted to do, I'll use this highlighter. Y'all know I love this highlighter, but I'm going to use the darker shade. I'm going to use my ABH brush. Y'all remember this ABH brush? This is a good brush. Oh, that was too much. Yes. And I was looking at, it's this guy from England. And he's always doing like reactions to America. And they get 30 something days. I forgot how many days they get. They get, what he said was like double amount of days off than a typical American gets. I'm like, what? Like, who don't need a day off? Right, a minimum of a month. Yeah, exactly. They don't pay you if you quit? Oh, okay. Which is crazy because it's still your time. You still earned it. You know what I mean? Now, I know, like, when I worked for UPS, now, if you did not use your time, it didn't roll over. You just lost it. But let me tell y'all, anybody that know me, know, baby, I used every day. To the fact, I have family members that swear I didn't even have a job. I use every single day of my time off. Because what I'm learning, let me tell you why I say this. I have, and this is something I've learned recently, and I was just telling somebody about this. I'm not putting no job first. If I need the time off, I need the time off. I just need it off. Especially when it has something to do with my family. Like, I may not be able to do everything, but when it comes to something extremely important, I'm not hesitating. I'm not, like, I was just talking about when my granny passed away. And y'all, this is crazy. So I went on vacation. I renewed my wedding vows. And let me show you how I was a dedicated employee. So I had went on vacation, and I'm a team player. Went on vacation, and the funeral, I think it was the same day. I want to say the same day that we came off the boat. And we drove from Miami or Orlando, one of the two. I think it was Orlando, all the way to Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio. The funeral had already started, and we got there in time, for the rest of the funeral. And we all ended up at Granny house after the funeral. And I got back, it was me and my mom. I want to say Dennis too. Got back in the car, y'all, after the funeral, and I went to the repast for a little bit, and drove back to drove back to Charlotte, and went to work that night. I'm not exaggerating. Now, in hindsight, I wish I would have just called out, because I felt like, for one, that was team too much. And for two, I needed my family. I needed to be around my family, but I was too busy trying to get back to this doggone job. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, that would never happen again in life. Like, right now, we had so much going on. We have so much death. And I want to say a public shout out to my mama. I love you. Thank you so very much. Because, girl, let me tell you, if you got a mama, especially one like mine, especially one like mine's, love them, appreciate them, and love on your mama. Because when I say my mama be coming through, my mom came through, and I appreciate her. She made a 3-hour trip one way and a 3-hour trip back just to show up and represent for our family. So, yeah, we done. Oh, I ain't put no eyeshadow on. Hold on. Hold on. We're talking love. Never knew what I was missing. We're going to do the love palette. Quick little one, too. So, that's something I have definitely learned. Let me catch up on the... Yes, like they're giving these people, their workers, time off. And then they were also saying Americans, even if they take time off, a lot of them are still working while they're off. Don't Lisa say, I use all of my times and theirs too. Right. You sick? I'm gonna call you. Girl, like, yes. It's crazy how much. No, I'm not getting the I need a cool palette. I'm gonna get it once it goes on sale. I'll catch it on sale, like a good sale, but I don't want it right now. Girl, I know that's right. Get you some rest. Let's throw on a quick little eye. No, I want purple. Y'all know purple is my favorite color. We'll go with this purple. Yeah, because these jobs be having you in a chokehold, child. A whole chokehold. Right? That's why I used to be like, oh, I feel a cold coming on. Girl, because sometimes you just need a break. And it all depends on what type of job. Like my job is not a really stressful job. My job is really easy. I'm blessed. I did ask the Lord. I said, Lord, I don't want no job. I just want to go to work and go home. So I do have an easy job. So I'm not complaining about that. And I don't even mind working the weekends. You know, I don't mind working the weekend. But it's just that when I do need to take time off, most people might only have to take 1 or 2 days. Like, so if I take off and I had something for the weekend, right? I might only have to take off either that Friday or that Monday. So that may be 1 day for the weekend. But when I take off of work, because I do work on the weekends, I have to use 3 days every single time I go somewhere. So, of course, you know, that eats into my time. And now it's like, okay, now I don't have any time. And I know next year, there's a lot going to be going on. So that's why I'm working on my birthday. Because if it wasn't for that, I would not be working on my birthday. Trust and believe. So that's what I mean when I say they be having you in a chokehold. And I don't like that. I'm going to be honest. I don't like it. You can't transfer or get promoted at your job. So there's no growth. There's no opportunity for growth. Is that what you're saying? Like for me, y'all, I wouldn't mind having me a little job at the house where I can just roll out of bed and go to work. And I don't want to be in nobody's leadership position anymore. I don't want that. Because to me, having to monitor grown people and telling them what they know they're supposed to do annoys me. You sign the papers just like I signed the papers. You know what you're supposed to do just like I know what I'm supposed to do. But now you want to act like you don't know nothing. I'm trying to build this purple up. Oh, not for you? Is that a job you want? Do you want to grow in this job? I mean, in that field? Because this is something I'm thinking about too. My next job, if I get another job, I want a job that's going to benefit me some kind of way. And what I mean by that is I want to work for a company to where their benefits benefit me. For example, y'all know I love to cruise. So you know who I would love to work for? Carnival Cruise Line. See what I'm saying? I love to travel. You know who I would like to work for? Maybe an airline company. You know, that's what I mean when I say I want a job that it's going to give me benefits that's going to benefit me. Because everybody going to give you medical, dental, health. Most of y'all going to give you a 401k. But what you going to give me that's going to benefit me? Yeah, I'm still building up this purple. That's good enough. Because it's not a dark purple. But I want it to be. So you want to be in the company, in the field? Are there any courses that you can take that can help you get to the next level that you want to be in? And I'm going to be honest, y'all. A lot of times it ain't what you know, it's who you know. When it comes to these jobs. So is there someone that you can, that may be able to help you get to the next level? What I'm doing right now, the reason why I'm taking so long to blend, because I'm trying to force this color to do something that it ain't really supposed to be doing. that it's not going to do on my skin tone. Because I don't think it's going to get any deeper than that. But I wanted it a little deeper. But we finna move on. Oh, I want to kind of go with this color, y'all, a little bit. But then I also want to go with this color. But I always do that purple and silver. Let's do something different. I'm going to go with this. So that's something I learned too, baby. Yeah, that's it. You're right. I'm telling you, it's so crazy. Whoa. We like a light lid, but baby. You blend this out to tone this down a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, baby. A little bit, baby. Oh, this brush feels so good. Oh, that's pretty. That's going to be pretty, though, y'all. That's a pretty look. Oh, that's pretty. And they sitting right next to each other. That's one thing I do love about Natasha's eyeshadow palette. She lined them up to where you can get a really pretty eye look. Yeah, we've been on here for an hour. I got to get off of here. I always say I'm not going to be on here long. I just be lying. Why I be lying to y'all? I'm sorry. So yeah, y'all, basically those are some of the things that I have learned in my 56 years. And I'm going to give y'all a bonus for married couples or in relationships. When you're with someone for a long period of time, the person that you met is not going to be who you end up with. And that ain't a bad thing. It's just reality. Because why I don't want the palette? I don't want the cool palette because it's really not speaking to me like something that I have to have right now. And the one thing I say about Natasha that I actually respect and like is that she tries to give everybody a little something. And I do feel like she was giving out a lot of warm palettes, neutral palettes. And you had people that wanted the cool palette. So she gave the people what they wanted. But for me, I'm not in the, I don't have to have a cool palette. But I do think it's pretty. Is it pretty enough for me to add to my collection? Yes. But I'm not paying full price for it. And I don't have to have it right this moment. But for the girls that love a good, cool palette, I definitely would say pick it up because we already know Natasha's quality is going to be great. You know, she got good quality. That's not going to be an issue. Yeah, that's not going to be an issue at all. You're going to get good quality from Natasha. And that's something that, you know, as a brand, to have that type of reputation that people already know that, oh, okay, quality going to be there. Shit, I'll put that on my brow. Y'all see how I did the eye with just two little colors? I feel like that's pretty. Simple, pretty, nice, easy. Easy peasy. Oh, with the Xeon palette. So where's my big one? I think that's a good idea. See? Don't be influencing me. I already had my mind made up. Well, I can't buy nothing right now anyway. I'm on a no buy. But that's a good idea. I'm going to use this dark, dark purple for the lower lash line. You need to declutter. I am not the decluttering type, so I can't encourage you when it comes to that type of talk. I'm not the one to be like, go ahead, girl. I'm the one to be like, girl, no, don't do it. Especially you, son, you're an influencer. Because I feel like as an influencer, you need things for comparison reason. Now, what I would suggest, instead of decluttering, get you a little box and put the things in the box. Because a lot of people come to you and they want to know your opinions on things, and do this palette compared to this palette. If I already have this palette, do I need this palette? Well, once you get rid of the palette, it's kind of hard to make that determination when you can't put your hands on it and look at it and see. That's just for me, I feel like, you know what I mean? So, and we already know it's always going to be more makeup. You know what I mean? It's always going to be more makeup. I'm going to put a little bit of this on my lash line. Let me see. Ooh, that turned out nice. Y'all see the difference? And it toned down that brightness a little bit. I just picked up 2 more of the VR products. Those things are in the box. I was only supposed to exchange an item. See? But that's a part of your job, right? Like literally, I feel like with Sun, I feel like you are an influencer, so that's a part of your job to be in the know, because people are going to come and ask you. Yeah, I'm at the end of my Omelette Collet mascara. I think this might be the end. I don't think I got much left in here, because my Pat McGrath is packed up. Y'all don't forget, make sure we are supporting people that are trying to get monetized. I talked about it last week. I'm going to talk about it again this week. We have to support, because in February, it's going to be, I'm not going to say it's going to be impossible, but I don't know why they changed it to 8,000 hours. Y'all know I don't be talking when I'm putting mascara on, because I ain't trying to poke myself in the eye. KJH. Who is KJH? I don't really do color either. Yeah, skincare mascara. Yeah. Now what I am like, I will give away stuff. Now I will. Oh, okay. I will give away stuff. Like now that is something I'll do. Now if I feel like I need it for content purposes, no. But y'all know with my Bath and Body Works, I got backups of certain things, and if somebody asks for it, I'll give it to them. Only way I won't give it is if it's, especially with Bath and Body Works, if they did a collab with someone, then 9 times out of 10, it's not coming back. So I will do that. Oh, y'all. Sarah Creal sent me a lippy. I'm going to use it today. It don't go with this look, but we're going to use it. Hold on. It's in my purse. So you know if it made it to my purse. You know if it made it to my purse. I like it. Hold on, let me go get it. Here I come. They had sent it to me, but I was not able to tell y'all about it. Let me look it up on my thing so I can tell y'all everything. Because what's the name of it? Let me find some glasses. And then we getting off of here, y'all. We put this lippy on. Oh, these glasses are dirty. Oh, thank you. I give stuff away too. My oldest granddaughter. I know that's right. Can I be your grandbaby too? Because I know you got the things. I know you got the things. Especially some good smell good. Okay, so y'all, let me show you what it looks like. First of all, I love the packaging. Packaging is so cute to me. Glass, so it's not cheap. And that's the applicator. Now the color that I picked is more of a gloss. With like, this has like bronze and look like berry shimmers in it. That's what it looks like. But it looks a little bit more bronzy. But let me look up so I can give you the information. So I don't want to be telling y'all the wrong things. Yes, I love that. And you know, I'm real particular about brands that I showcase because, you know, y'all know. I'm tired of playing with these brands and I'm not going to play with them no more. So when I got this, I was like, okay, let me try this out. Because it just dropped on the 18th. So, and I'm going to say something about this, y'all. And I don't know if I'm lying or not. So, I don't know. But, so this is what it's called. It is the No Future Question High Glide Peptide Lip Gloss. It comes in 10 different shades. It is $40. And let's see. You got a high shine finish. And then you have a shimmer finish. And I think mine is the My Pleasure. I think that's what this one is called. Because this is the shimmer finish. Let me see, I'll make sure I can see. But I got something to say about it, y'all. No, that's not the name of it. Hold on. Okay, the color that I have is called Low Key Iconic, and it's a warm bronze shimmer. That's the one I have called Low Key. But the one I'm looking at, My Pleasure, I kind of want that one. I do kind of want that. Now, I'm going to put it on so y'all can see. Y'all, these is my product frames. I got to get some new lenses because I love these frames, but the lens is not good. It's a scratch on it. I hate that. I hate that. So this is what it's looking like. Remember, y'all, my lips are pink, so it changes the color of any lipstick I wear. So if you have a browner lip, it's going to look different, but I'm going to put another layer on. Yeah, I'm a MAC lip gloss girl. I like it. Yes, the Nessa Myris, yeah. Yeah, because she don't, if you, MAC lip gloss to me is a nice, thicker, lippy. Almost, this is kind of reminding me of it a little bit. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Now, let me tell y'all what I think is going on. Because I've been wearing this way before they drop, right? That's why when I say it ended up in my purse, it's been in my purse because I've been using it. Now, I have issues with chapped lips. And you know how when you know you have an issue with something, and then all of a sudden you realize something has changed? Oh, I can't keep wearing these glasses because it's a scratch in it. So you notice how you might say, oh, like me, I had the little bump on my face and all of a sudden, oh, now it's gone, but it was there for a long time. I noticed I had a lip chapping issue. Now, I have been wearing the Matcha by Winky Lips a long time, for months now. I love the way it feels on my lips. I love how my lips feel. But I still was dealing with a little bit of chappedness, right? I have been wearing this lip gloss. And so I don't know if it's this lip gloss or is it because I was wearing the Winky Lux for such a long time that it started conditioning my lips. I'm not sure. But I just happened to notice the texture of my lips. So let me look at the claims. Because I don't even know what the claims are. Like, are those the claims? And I'm about to put these glasses on that I can't see out of. Y'all, don't I look cute in these frames? Like, these frames are so cute. I got to get new lenses. So, what's the claims? Well, it says that supreme hydration and lasting softness without stickiness. So the peptides in this is supposed to smooth, nourish, and support the skin's natural resilience. And the algae extract supports a healthy skin barrier. So I don't know, y'all. And it says this is a silicone-free hybrid formula, is a lip care treatment and high gloss in one. So it's claiming to be a lip care treatment as well as a high gloss. And I love a high gloss. I'm an 80s teenager, baby. If you was an 80s teenager, you know. So it's definitely luxurious. It's definitely lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy on the lips. It dries your lips out. Yeah. Some lipsticks tend to dry my lips out. So you don't like the lip gloss, you say it's tacky and sticky. See, I don't mind, like, you know, I grew up with the black lip liner and the lip gloss and it's real, like, bam in your face. But I do feel like this, I do feel like this is definitely giving me some gloss, like, and I didn't put any liner. So the other color I think I might pick up because it's a little darker. But I feel like this is great for the summer. Like I could go in with a chestnut or I can go in with what's the mahogany from Sephora, and add a little something. What's this right here? This is the, what you call them, from Charlotte Tilbury, which I know I need to sharpen. I hate that. Every time I go to get some, I have to sharpen. Cause I think this is the color that Child loves. What is it called? Foxy Brown, I think. Oh, y'all, we've been on here an hour and 20 minutes, 20-something minutes. You love this pencil too? See, it's the perfect brown for me. See that? It gives me a little color around my lips, but it's not super brown. So I do like this color too. So, real pretty. Real pretty. So, do I recommend this Sarah Creal? Yeah, I like her. And I feel like there's some skincare, like it's doing something for the lips. And I may be totally wrong. It may be me wearing the Winky Lux for such a long time that it's gotten my skin, my lips, you know, because you know how when you wear skincare, you might not notice the effect of that skincare when you first start wearing it, but over time, you notice the effect. So I don't know. But I know I did notice a change in the texture of my lips since I've been using it. So, thank you so much. You don't mind some shadows, but you don't need to be seen from Mars, girl. Yeah, now I don't care about highlighter. Like, I don't want my highlighter beaming, but my lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is smooth, girl. I love a good glossy gloss that be like, I don't know, you know, we wasn't allowed to wear a lot of makeup, although I still wore makeup. But you know, when we was younger, we wasn't allowed to wear a lot of makeup, most of us. So your lip gloss, that was what you was, you know what I'm saying? Your lip gloss had to be like seen because that was your makeup for most young little black girls. And if you was wondering about this little Charlotte Tilbury little bag, y'all, that I had got from Beautylish, I love it. I love it. When I say it fits so much. And when I go to work, I take it out of my bag and just sit it on my desk because I know I'm going to refresh my lippy. But y'all, we're going to get off of here. I want to thank everybody in advance for the birthday wishes for Friday, because I already know y'all going to be wishing me a happy birthday. So I want to just thank you in advance that I appreciate you. And I do not take you for granted. And I love you guys. And I appreciate y'all. And I will see you next Wednesday. And yeah, that's it. And be grateful, be blessed, love on your people, and most of all, love on yourself in the Lord. Okay? Okay? That's my Cardi B. Y'all know I'm a little ratchet. But all right, y'all. Thank you so much. Love y'all. To all the ones that are watching the replay. What's up, replay gang, gang, gang? I appreciate you, and thank you so much for coming back and watching the replay. And don't forget to thumbs up this video. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have not, now if you want to give me a birthday gift, if you have not signed up for my membership, sign up for the membership. It's $3.99. That would be a great, great birthday gift. Sign up for the membership. $3.99. It will be in the description box. So that way you can come and hang out with us. I'm not going to do much on my birthday because I got to go work. But I might do a little something early turn up tomorrow. We might turn up a little bit tomorrow. We'll give me a little drink. I got a new drink, y'all. But anyway, love y'all. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Love y'all. Bye-bye.